Hey everybody, it's Neil, and check out what I have here by LVDALAB. It is a magnetic stir. So I'll show you guys what this is and how it works here. So this is the device here. So this is going to be the stir. We get the little USB nugget, and then it's USB to its little barrel connector for the power. And then we have some instructions. So let me get my plug going here. So I have a little outlet here. Let me tie it onto my little here. Okay, so now we have that. I'm going to aim you guys down so you can actually see what I'm doing. So here we go. Let me move this stuff out of the way. Okay, so here it is. I will open it up. So this is what it looks like here. It looks like it has a peeling sticker thing off on it. There it is. So there's that. This here has a little peeler too. Whew. Okay, there we go. So there we have that. Then we have our, there's that, I'll leave that there. We have our plug and our adapter here. So this will go there. I'll plug that into my outlet. So this should have power now. And there it is. Okay, and then we get the little beads here. These are the little magnetic stirrers, and they are plastic coated little metal magnetic things. So just for sake, I'll put it on there. And is it going to do it without it? I don't know. I think I might have to put it in something here, but let me try. I'll put it in the water and put the little magnetic thing in there. Let me see, how do we do this to turn it on? Oh, there it is. It's actually going right now. Okay, I guess I just had to hold that on for a second. So if you want to stir something up, you could put that in there. I don't know why it'll stir in there. And I don't know, it was spinning at first and then it stopped. Let me see what I'm doing wrong here. So the usage is pour the liquid into the container, and the bottom must not be too thick, or the stirring will be reduced. Okay, so I'm going to say my cup has a ridiculously thick bottom right now. I don't know if you can see it. It's a super thick bottom. So that is why it's probably not stirring, because if I put this on there, it'll be a good stir. Ooh, let's try this again here. Let me just see what happens if I put 2 in there. Nothing. I guess it stops working. Let me go get this out of here. I don't have a thing. I'll be right back. Okay, so I've got it kind of in there. I couldn't find any other. I was looking for another glass that maybe had a little bit less of a, less of a bottom, but I didn't have one right now that didn't have any writing on it. So we're gonna just go back to this one here. So I'll turn it back on again. And so like if I wanted to stir salt into the water, I could just pour it in, and it's going to do its little stirring thing. You see it stirring up in there. And it's going to stir and mix and mix. And so I can just keep mixing, and I have it on a low speed now. I can push another button here. And there it's going to a faster speed here. You can see it's starting to create a whole whirlpool going on inside of it. I think maybe it just needed some salt or something, but you can see there it's created the whirlpool. And it actually got rid of most of that salt. It's all dissipated in there, where, if you were just kind of stirring it with a spoon, it would take a while. You saw how much salt I put in there. This is probably a grossly super salty mixture right now. And then you can just turn it off by holding down the button. So it's fairly well saturated with salt. I guess I can turn it on again here, and we'll get it going again and see what we get. And there, it'll just keep going and going and going, and just keep mixing and mixing as it goes. So cool little setup here. So if you do need to mix some stuff, and if you have a shallower bottom than I have here, it'll probably do a much better spinning job. It'll just be more magnetized. This one here, just because it's kind of so far away from the magnet, it's not as good, but it does work. So it did. It was spinning, and it made a little whirlpool, and it made our salt go away. So super cool. Nice idea if you're doing this for stirring stuff. If you need to, even it would be good for like my instant breakfast. I could just kind of start it in here. I can go and make my other food, and then by the time I come back, it'll all be stirred. So super cool. I like it. Thumbs up.